There is a lot to look forward to in 2025, and we want to dive a little bit deeper into how players can get involved and start climbing in the OWCS. So let's meet the Overwatch ecosystem lead at ESL FACEIT. Brian Kramer is joining us for a quick chat. How's it going, Brian? How have you been enjoying DreamHack so far?
Thank you, Zoe. Super excited to be here. I have to say the crowd has been fantastic all weekend long. So really looking forward to Championship Sunday today.
I think everyone is, but before we get into the nitty-gritty of the game action, I want to dive a little deeper into all things FACEIT League. You had your first year here, obviously, with Overwatch involved in the FACEIT League. How did that even get started? How did you guys decide to get involved with it, or why did you get involved with Overwatch specifically?
Yeah, absolutely. So I think first of all, Overwatch is a great game, right? We have a super passionate fan base. It's like amazing esports events, as you can see here again. And we feel like Overwatch has all the right ingredients for a competitive title. So when we started looking at redesigning the esports ecosystem for Overwatch for 2024, we saw a great opportunity to particularly strengthen the Tier 2 scene in Overwatch. And through FACEIT, we can provide teams and players with more competitions, more prizing, and just opportunities to really get recognized and hopefully make it to OWCS.
Yeah, I mean, it's been years and years and years of our community asking for that Tier 2 support. Now we have it. And we have 1 year already of OWCS and FACEIT. What's the feedback been like so far? What's the journey been like so far?
Yeah, it's been great. I think we had a really good first year on FACEIT with Overwatch. We hosted 3 FACEIT League seasons, each offering multiple divisions. So actually everyone is trying to be matched against other players and teams of similar skill levels. And yeah, across the 3 seasons, I think on average we had about 250 teams participating, which is great. And we awarded a couple $100,000 in prizing, in-game items, and other cool prizes to the community, which we feel is great. And yeah, feels like we have set the foundation for a really great future for Overwatch and FACEIT.
All right, then walk us through this. How does a player get started on his journey?
Yeah, absolutely. So first of all, you assemble your team, right? Then you head over to FACEIT. Sign up for the FACEIT Leagues, and then we actually require you to pay a participation fee. And that is crucial for 2 reasons for us. First of all, it makes players more invested, right? If you pay your participation fee, you actually want to make the best out of your season. You show up to the matches, you give it your best, and that obviously also impacts the experience that other players have that play in the league. And second of all, we use the prize money we use the participation fees to increase prize money. So the participation fees we get, we actually put right back into the prize pool and therefore make it more attractive for players to play in the leagues. So the more teams we have, the more prize money there is. And we've seen this structure work really well across other titles as well, some of which make up to $1 million in prizing for the Tier 2 scene specifically just through that. And that's obviously also where we want to get Overwatch to over time. And we're excited today to announce that for next year, 2025, instead of having 3 FACEIT League seasons, we'll increase it to 4, each of those having a minimum prize pool of $50,000, so a total $200,000 for the Tier 2 scene in particular.
Okay, that's a lot. Okay, 200,000 already guaranteed down there. I love that. I love that for the Overwatch Tier 2 scene. Now, is there anything else you can share with us today?
Yeah, absolutely. We'll make some additional changes. So in 2024, obviously, FACEIT League seasons have run kind of in parallel to OWCS, and we feel there's an opportunity to make it even stronger by connecting the 2 for 2025. So as you can see on the graphic, you will actually be able to start your journey on FACEIT in the open division, which is really for everyone, right? Amateurs looking to really start their competitive careers, but also for groups of friends, to just that want to just play some more official competitive matches. And then through that, every season we have a promotion relegation system in place, so you can quickly make your way up through the different divisions to make it to the Masters division. And if you're performing well in Masters, you actually have a chance to compete against the bottom-ranked teams of OWCS for a spot in the next OWCS season, which is obviously super exciting. And through that structure, we hope to really create a cool funnel of new up-and-coming players to regularly be making it into OWCS for next year.
So even players who play the lowest of low ranks can just like team up with their friends. So like someone like, I don't know, Costa could make a team and join the fray?
Absolutely. We really want FACEIT to be for everyone, right? Whether you're groups of friends just looking for official matches, or amateurs that really want to make it competitive and break into OWCS. And additionally, what we've seen this year was there were obviously very few chances to actually break through into OWCS. So if you didn't make it on the day, you didn't have your best day performing well, maybe you were a newer team being paired against a really good team in the beginning of the tournament, you obviously didn't make it. And that's not as motivating as we want it to be. So with this new structure, we obviously want to provide a more consistent journey for everyone. So you are required to perform well over time and therefore earn your spot for the next level on FACEIT. And therefore make your way through to OWCS.
Well, that sounds amazing. So more opportunities for people to dip their toes into the competitive scene and see how far they can take it with their friends or foes. I don't know who you're playing with. When is all of this happening? When is all of this starting?
So the journey will start in January. What we want to do is host open qualifiers for everyone. Obviously, not everyone was playing FACEIT Leagues in 2024. So if you're looking to make your journey into the competitive scene in 2025, we host those open qualifiers for everyone to be fast-tracked into the right division, right? Whether it's the open division or up to OWCS, everyone can participate in January and kind of make their way into the right division. And then from there, for EMEA and North America, we start the first OWCS season. And for South America and Oceania, we will also host FACEIT League seasons. However, they are not connected to OWCS yet. We want to use FACEIT Leagues to really grow those communities, provide more consistent competition and more prizing. And hopefully over time, we're able to provide even more competitions and opportunities for these regions as well.
All right, so the foundation will be built now as well in all those different regions. Absolutely love that. Brian, thank you so much for coming here and sharing all of this with us.
Absolutely. Thanks so much for having me. Make sure you head over to fce.gg/OWCS to sign up to FACEIT Leagues right now. And before we head off, we actually have one more announcement for everyone, which is 2 new competition formats coming to FACEIT in 2025. So take a look.
What does it take to become the best? You'll need the right environment, a place where everyone plays their role, communicates and knows the meta. Perseverance, the will to grind elo, to compete again and again. And the right teammates, stacking together in order to face the toughest challenges. But to become truly great, you'll have to fight against the best. Your journey's just beginning. Ranked PUGs and FPL coming soon in 2025 on FACEIT. Show your interest now to get a chance at early access. fce.gg/PUGs.
Right on, you heard it here first. PUGs, Overwatch 2, FPL and ranked pickup games are coming in 2025. Hope you made note of that URL, fce.gg/PUGs for more information. Brian, this is incredible stuff. I'm so very excited for everything to come.